land of ancient castles, land of wild coasts, land of empire and rebirth. Welcome to England, a place where history is not just remembered, it is still alive, where every stone, every street, every silence holds a story. And as the mist slowly moves across the green land, it feels as if the country itself is breathing. The land of mystery. The morning silence unveils a land of secrets. There's something in the air. Perhaps it's the fog dancing around castles, like a veil hiding centuries-old mysteries. Or maybe it's the scent of something more familiar, hot tea, freshly baked biscuits, blending with the cold sea breeze. Welcome to England, a country that does not move away from its past, but carries it forward. Because here, the past does not die. It transforms, breathes, and evolves. Before the journey begins, before we begin this journey, here is something important to understand. England is part of the United Kingdom, along with Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Each nation has its own identity, its own culture, its own spirit. Yet together, they form one of the most historically rich regions in the world. The unpredictable weather. In England, even the weather tells a story. The sun appears, then disappears. Rain falls without warning. Fog arrives quietly, covering entire cities. This unpredictability is caused by its position between the Atlantic Ocean and Europe. Did you know? England can experience all 4 seasons in a single day. Afternoon tea tradition. Even daily life here has its own rhythm. Take afternoon tea, a simple pause in the middle of the day that became a national tradition. It began when the Duchess of Bedford wanted something to fill the long gap between meals. But today, it is more than just tea. It is a moment of peace, a pause in a busy world. The English language. The English language itself tells a story of evolution. Born from Anglo-Saxon roots, influenced by Norman French, and shaped by centuries of change, it has now become a global bridge. Did you know? English is the 3rd most spoken language in the world. Evening life, pub culture. When the sun sets, England changes its face. Traditional pubs come alive. Warm lights, soft laughter, and stories shared over drinks. Did you know? Pubs have been part of English culture for over 1,000 years. Culture and museums. London is also a city of knowledge. The British Museum preserves ancient civilizations. The National Gallery protects artistic masterpieces. And the best part? Many of these museums are free. Countryside and traditions. Beyond cities, England becomes quiet. In Somerset, a small village created a world-famous cheese. Cheddar. Did you know? Cheddar cheese is still aged in natural caves. Football. Born in England. Football, one of the world's most loved sports, was born in England. The first official rules were written in Cambridge in 1848. Now stadiums are like temples, where thousands of people share one emotion. Final transition. This is England, a land of endless contrasts, history and innovation, nature and cities, silence and energy. Whether you seek knowledge, adventure, or inspiration, you will find it here. But this journey is not over. It has just begun. Let's continue exploring the most beautiful and iconic places of this nation. Oxford, a city where time feels paused between stone walls and silent courtyards. Home to one of the world's oldest and most prestigious universities, Oxford is a place where knowledge and history exist together. Its medieval colleges stand quietly, with Gothic spires reaching into the sky, and peaceful courtyards that have witnessed centuries of learning. Among its greatest treasures lies the Bodleian Library, one of Europe's oldest libraries. Inside it, millions of books and rare manuscripts are preserved, holding knowledge from generations past. Nearby stands the Radcliffe Camera, a circular architectural masterpiece, and one of the most photographed buildings in the city. But Oxford is not only about the past, it is also a center of innovation. Its laboratories and research centers continue to shape modern science, contributing to discoveries that impact the entire world. Did you know? Oxford has inspired countless writers and filmmakers, and its streets were used as locations in the Harry Potter films. Oxford is not just a city of education, it is a symbol of how knowledge can live for centuries and still continue to grow. London, the capital of England, and one of the most influential cities in the world. A place where history stands tall, and modern life moves at full speed. Here, ancient monuments rise beside futuristic architecture. The iconic Tower Bridge opens over the River Thames, while the historic Palace of Westminster represents centuries of political history. And in contrast, the modern glass tower of the Shard touches the sky, showing the future of London. London is not just a city to look at, it is a city to experience. World-famous museums like the British Museum and the National Gallery open their doors to millions of visitors, and many of them are completely free. Did you know? You can see thousands of years of human history here without paying entry fees. For entertainment, the West End brings the city to life at night, with world-class theater, music, and performances. And for simple moments of peace, parks like Hyde Park and Regent's Park offer green spaces in the middle of the city. Did you know? London has more than 3,000 parks and green areas. The city is also extremely easy to explore. Its transport system, buses, trains, and the famous Underground connects every corner. From busy markets like Borough Market to quiet residential streets with their own identity, every part of London feels different. London is not just a capital city, it is a world within a city, where every street tells a different story. Lake District, a land where nature speaks in silence. Located in northwest England, this national park is one of the most breathtaking natural regions in the country. Here, the world feels untouched. Glacial valleys stretch across the land. Crystal clear lakes reflect the sky, and majestic mountains surround everything like a natural fortress. But the beauty of the Lake District is not only in its landscapes. It has also inspired some of the greatest minds in English literature. Poets like William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge found their deepest inspiration here. Their works shaped the Romantic movement, a time when nature became the center of human emotion. Did you know? William Wordsworth once described this region as the soul of England's natural beauty. Today, the Lake District continues to attract millions of visitors every year. Hikers, travelers, and nature lovers come here to walk through peaceful trails, to sit beside silent lakes, and to experience a calm that is hard to find anywhere else. The region is also home to rare and protected wildlife, making it not just beautiful but also ecologically important. Birds, plants, and natural habitats here are carefully preserved, keeping the balance of this fragile ecosystem alive. The best time to visit the Lake District is during summer, when the skies are clear and the lakes reflect the mountains perfectly. The Lake District is not just a destination. It is a reminder that sometimes the most powerful beauty in the world is found in silence. Cornwall, a peninsula located at the southwestern edge of England, where land meets the endless Atlantic Ocean, a region known for its raw beauty and deep cultural roots. Here, nature feels powerful and untamed. Rugged cliffs rise dramatically above the sea, golden beaches stretch across the coastline, and small fishing villages sit quietly between hidden inlets. This is Cornwall, a place where the ocean never stops speaking. But Cornwall is not only about landscapes, it is also a land of legends. Ancient stories and folklore are deeply woven into its identity. One of the most famous landmarks here is Tintagel Castle, a dramatic cliffside ruin traditionally linked to the legend of King Arthur. Did you know? Many historians believe this castle inspired the stories of Camelot. Cornwall also has a unique natural climate. Its warm currents create a milder environment than most of England, allowing even subtropical plants to grow in certain areas. But the real beauty of Cornwall lies along its hidden coastlines, small coves, quiet beaches, and fishing villages that seem frozen in time, places where life still moves with the rhythm of the sea. And then there is the modern side of Cornwall, Eden Project, a world-famous environmental project with giant glass biospheres housing plants from around the world. Did you know? The Eden Project is one of the largest indoor rainforests on Earth. Cornwall is not just a destination. It is a blend of myth, nature, and innovation, a place where ancient legends and modern sustainability exist side by side. Liverpool, a city shaped by the sea and defined by its sound. Located in northwest England, this historic port city carries a powerful legacy of trade, culture, and music. Its waterfront, now recognized as a UNESCO-listed site, tells the story of a time when Liverpool was one of the world's most important trading ports. Ships arrived here from across the globe, bringing goods, ideas, and cultures that helped shape the modern world. But Liverpool's identity goes far beyond its maritime past. This is the birthplace of one of the most influential bands in history, the Beatles. At the heart of this musical legacy is the Cavern Club, a small underground venue where the Beatles performed in their early years, before rising to global fame. Did you know? The Beatles played nearly 300 shows at the Cavern Club. Today, places like the Beatles Story Museum and the historic Albert Dock allow visitors to step into Liverpool's rich cultural past. Every street here feels connected to music. But Liverpool is not just about history. It is also a city of modern creativity. Galleries like Tate Liverpool showcase contemporary art from around the world, making the city a hub for artistic expression. Liverpool is a place where rhythm never stops, where the echoes of the past still inspire the present. Cambridge, a city of quiet beauty and powerful ideas, often seen as the historic rival of Oxford, yet equally respected across the world. Set along the gentle flow of the River Cam, Cambridge reveals itself through elegant bridges, medieval colleges, and vast green spaces known as the Backs. Here, time moves slowly, and knowledge flows endlessly. At the heart of the city stands King's College. Its 15th century Gothic chapel rises with breathtaking detail, a masterpiece of architecture and design. Inside, its choir is world famous, especially for its Christmas performances, broadcast to millions across the globe. But Cambridge is not only about beauty, it is a place where ideas have changed the world. Generations of scientists and thinkers have studied here, shaping modern knowledge. One of its most important centers is the Cavendish Laboratory, a place where groundbreaking discoveries were made. Did you know? The structure of DNA was discovered here, one of the most important scientific breakthroughs in history. Today, Cambridge continues to lead in innovation, especially in technology and biotechnology. A city where tradition meets the future. Cambridge is not just a university city. It is a place where ideas are born and where knowledge continues to shape the world. Stratford-upon-Avon, a quiet town in the heart of England, yet one of the most influential places in literary history. This is the birthplace of William Shakespeare, a name that has shaped the world of literature for centuries. Set along the peaceful banks of the River Avon, the town carries a timeless charm. Its streets, its buildings, its atmosphere, all reflect the elegance of the Tudor era. At the center of this legacy stands Shakespeare's birthplace, now preserved as a museum. Here, visitors can step inside a world from the 16th century and experience the life of the man whose words still echo across the world. But Stratford is not just about the past. Its theatrical spirit is still alive today. The Royal Shakespeare Theatre continues to bring stories to life. Home to the Royal Shakespeare Company, it hosts performances of Shakespeare's works as well as modern plays. Walking through the town feels like entering a story. Half-timbered houses line the streets, gardens are carefully maintained, and every corner reflects history. Stratford-upon-Avon is not just a place. It is a living tribute to creativity, a reminder that words, written centuries ago, can still shape the way we see the world. Stonehenge, a monument of mystery, standing silently for thousands of years. Located on the vast plains of Salisbury, this ancient circle of massive stones remains one of the most iconic prehistoric sites in the world. Built during the Neolithic and Bronze Age, Stonehenge reflects a level of engineering that continues to amaze historians even today. Each stone, carefully placed, each alignment precisely calculated. But beyond its structure lies a deeper meaning. These stones are arranged in perfect circles, aligned with the movement of the sun. Did you know? During the summer and winter solstices, the sunlight aligns exactly with the stones, creating a powerful visual connection between earth and sky. This has led many to believe that Stonehenge was not just a monument, but a place of ritual, of spirituality, and of cosmic understanding. Every year, thousands of visitors gather here, drawn by its mystery, its silence, and its timeless presence. Stonehenge is not just a structure. It is a question, a reminder that even today, some parts of human history remain unsolved. Manchester, the beating heart of northern England, a city built on industry and driven by passion. During the Industrial Revolution, Manchester stood at the center of change. Its canals and vast cotton mills powered an era that transformed not just Britain, but the entire world. Even today, these structures remain as silent witnesses to a time of innovation and progress. But Manchester is not a city that lives in the past. It has reinvented itself. Today, it is known for its vibrant culture, its creative energy, and its global influence in sport. For football fans, Manchester is nothing short of a pilgrimage. The legendary Old Trafford and the modern Etihad Stadium stand as symbols of the city's deep connection to the game. Did you know? Manchester is home to two of the biggest football clubs in the world. Beyond football, the city reveals a different side. In the northern quarter, street art colors the walls, independent shops line the streets, and creativity flows freely. And at the Museum of Science and Industry, the story of Manchester's industrial past is brought to life, showing how the city continues to lead in innovation. Manchester is not just a city, it is a transformation, from industry to creativity to global influence. Birmingham, a city at the heart of England, where industry once shaped the world, and culture now defines its identity. During the Industrial Revolution, Birmingham was known as the workshop of the world. Its factories, its machines, and its skilled workers powered an era of global change. Even today, that spirit of innovation can still be felt. But Birmingham did not remain the same. It transformed. Now it stands as a modern center of culture, business, and creativity. Newcastle upon Tyne, a city defined by its bridges, its energy, and its people. Located in northeastern England, Newcastle stands along the River Tyne, a place where history and modern life connect, just like its bridges. The city is famous for its 7 bridges, each one telling a different story of design and engineering. At the center stands the iconic Tyne Bridge, a powerful symbol of 20th century industry, and one of the most recognizable landmarks in the region. Not far from it, the modern Gateshead Millennium Bridge adds a futuristic touch. Did you know? This bridge can tilt to allow ships to pass, making it one of the most unique bridges in the world. Along the river, the quayside reveals another side of Newcastle. Once an industrial hub, it has now transformed into a vibrant cultural space, filled with art galleries, restaurants, and places where the city comes alive at night. But what truly defines Newcastle is its people. The locals, known as Geordies, are famous for their warmth, their unique accent, and their welcoming spirit. Newcastle is not just a city, it is a connection between past and future, between industry and culture, and between people from all walks of life. One of its most historic areas is the Jewellery Quarter, a district with over 250 years of craftsmanship, where generations of artisans have shaped gold and silver into works of art. Birmingham is also known for its rich and diverse food culture. In places like the Balti Triangle, flavors from South Asia blend with British traditions, creating a unique culinary experience. Did you know? Birmingham is often called the birthplace of the Balti curry in the UK. The city also celebrates art and knowledge. The Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery preserves history and creativity, while the Library of Birmingham stands as a symbol of modern design and learning. Birmingham is not just a city, it is a story of transformation, from industry to culture to innovation. Dover, a gateway between England and the rest of Europe, a place where land meets the sea and history stands watch over the horizon. The town is best known for its breathtaking white cliffs of Dover, rising high above the English Channel. These chalk cliffs have become one of the most iconic symbols of England. Did you know? On a clear day, you can see the coast of France from these cliffs. For centuries, these cliffs have represented protection, hope, and the first glimpse of home for those returning by sea. Overlooking the town from above stands the mighty Dover Castle, one of the largest castles in England, with a history that stretches back to the Iron Age. Through the centuries, this fortress has played a crucial role in defending the nation, earning its reputation as the key to England. Below, the port of Dover remains one of the busiest in the world, a vital connection between Britain and mainland Europe, where ships continue to cross the channel every day. Dover is not just a coastal town. It is a symbol of strength, of connection, and of the enduring spirit of a nation. Polperro, a hidden fishing village tucked deep within the Cornish coast, where the land folds into the sea. It feels like a place lifted straight out of an old adventure story. Whitewashed cottages gather closely together, forming a maze of narrow lanes and winding alleyways, so tight that no cars can enter. Here, movement slows down, and silence becomes part of daily life. At the center of the village lies a small harbor, protected by stone piers. It remains the beating heart of Polperro. Colorful fishing boats float gently on the water, moving with the rhythm of the tide. Did you know? Polperro was once known for smuggling activity, and its hidden caves were used to store goods away from authorities. That mysterious past still lives on today, preserved in the village museum, where stories of smugglers and pirates are still told. Beyond the harbor, steep hills rise around the village. Walking paths lead upward, offering breathtaking views of the coastline, where the English Channel stretches endlessly into the horizon. Polperro is more than a village. It is a memory of Cornwall's past, a place where history, sea, and legend come together.